Hey guys, just doing an impromptu. I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit today. I kind of want to have a conversation with everyone that wants to come in today and take a listen. And let's hash it up a little bit. I want to take your questions, but I also want to get your opinions on some things to try and make what I do a better experience for all of you guys and gals and just see if there's something more that I can do. I think there's something more that I can actually do. So I'm streaming live right now on my Facebook page, as well as the Facebook page for Earl Hall Studio, as well as on YouTube. And I think I'm on Twitch as well. So since I didn't announce this, I basically am going to have to talk a little bit here to wait for some of you folks to come in, which I know that you will, when you see your little notifications there that I am live, because there are some things that I would like to, I need to turn on my little logo up top. Boom! In the booth with Earl Hall. Okay, so I'm broadcasting live on Facebook, so you can leave me comments, and I'll see that on Facebook. As well as on YouTube, which probably most of the people coming in are going to be coming in from YouTube. And I really want to try and narrow down some things. It's the middle, coming towards the middle of the month, and summer's going to be here soon. Spring's already here. Summer's going to be here soon. And I'm sure that there are a lot of things that you guys want to know about and you want to be able to do. One of the things that I want to do, if you guys don't know already, if you don't know that I've started the podcast called the Earl Hall Studio Audio Experience, you need to be checking that out. I'm putting a lot of stuff over there, basically because I'm answering your questions. I'm answering your questions there. So if you don't know about that, what I want you to do, right on the homepage of stepstovoiceoversuccess.com, and there's probably a link in the description, probably a link to the podcast as well. That'll be in the description for this video. Did I put a? Yep, I did put a link in the description for the podcast. And I'm answering your questions there. The podcast is rather unique for me. What I did is I set up a Skype account, and you can call that Skype account, which is just Earl Hall Studio. Leave me a voicemail message with your question. I download that audio, put it into the podcast, and answer the question. It was one of those things that I decided to do. One, because I know that it's hard probably for some of you people to catch me like when I do a live. Like, let's see, Fail Builder said, random Friday stream. Yeah. And what's up, Steve-O? Glad to see you guys in the house. It's hard for people to... I understand people work full-time jobs and you want to start, build, and grow your voiceover career, but you can't catch me when I'm live. And so it's like, it's hard to kind of interact. So that's why I'm doing the Earl Hall Studio Audio Experience, so that you can get that interaction. You can get me to answer your questions. And that is the only way I'm answering questions at this point, is through the podcast. I call it the podcast you help produce, because you do. With your questions that are coming in. I've got 3 episodes up already this week, so you want to make sure that you check those out. Some very good questions, some insightful questions, and things that I believe is really going to help many people. Good morning, Denise. Glad to see you in the house. Excuse me. Sitting here, I got my Starbucks here. I've never had one of these. This is like great. It's like a iced coffee smoothie, and it's good. Anyway, good morning, Tatum. Glad to see you in the house as well. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to ask you guys a couple of questions and also take your questions and thoughts, but I need to get your opinion on what you think I can do that will help more. And this is how I think it can happen. Obviously, the podcast that I'm doing is there to answer your questions. Those of you that have heard or about the podcast, do you think that's a good idea? And I honestly want to know from your perspective what I'm doing with the Earl Hall Studio Audio Experience to answer your questions on voiceover, basically by having you call into, Skype me, leave a voicemail message with your question. I take that question and I create a podcast around that. Is that something that is more manageable for you to do? Or do you rather like seeing me doing the live streams? I'm not going to stop the podcast, but do you like to see the live streams? But what is the best time for you to view the live stream? Or if I'm going to do a live stream, I want to know how I can give everybody the biggest bang for their buck to actually offer some value to you. If you're going to put in a time for the live stream in the chat, make sure you put your time zone, like 8 a.m., Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, whatever. Let me know the time zone that you're in. And, whether it's a day of the week, whether it's a weekend, I'm really looking for a way to provide more value to more people. And I know a lot of times 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for me is the best time for me to do a live stream, but it might not be the best time for you to consume a live stream or actually interact in a live stream. As far as that goes, is a Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Saturday morning? What's the best thing for you as far as to get value from me to be able to answer your questions live? Is it in a live stream setting, or is it in a setting like I have with the Earl Hall Studio audio experience, where you just simply, you're able to record a question on Skype, I download that question and I put it into a podcast and answer it specifically for you? I'm wondering what's better. Give me some answers here, folks. And see, and this is the other thing. I know, even though it's earlier, because I usually do my live streams at 10, I just said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a random one. I want to go ahead and answer some questions. If you guys or gals have questions, and let me just check over on Facebook just to make sure and see if anything's coming in there. How can I get more bass to my voice? You know what? There is actually a trick. I'm seeing Gary over on Facebook ask a question. Gary, I learned a trick from Funny Guy Timmy. And not that I need to, I can just drop my voice, but, and I think most guys can do that. But the thing that helps is if you drop your chin to your chest. That will help you bring out more bass in your voice. Also, you're going to have to see about where your voice is coming from. My voice resonates from here in my chest. Some people's voice comes from up here. And so and I've got a, large cavity here for my voice to resonate in, which is in my chest. So those are some things. See if you're, speak from your diaphragm down as low as you can, and then drop your head a bit. And that can help to lower your voice if you're concentrating on that. So I hope that answers that question for you, Gary, over on Facebook. Let's hop back over to YouTube. Steve-O is saying, evenings is a great bet. I watch and listen to 3 VO podcasts live. All 3 are evenings. And that's what I was thinking. Denise is saying, good morning. Let's see. I like both ideas. I work at night, so it would be perfect for me to do it this time in the morning. Anytime during the week is great. Okay, so that gives me some options there. Denise, Steve, what do you think about the idea about what I'm doing with the Earl Hall Studio audio experience, where you call into my Skype number, leave a message with your question, and I download that audio and make a podcast from that and answer your question like I've been doing the past 3 days with people? What do you think about that option? And again, I'm asking these questions because I want to know how I can offer more value to you guys. I produce a lot of free content pretty much every day, but I want to be able to give it to you in a way that it's easier for you to consume. Some of the people that, since I've been doing this podcast, the Earl Hall Studio audio experience, have said this is great because I don't feel like I have to watch a video. I can fix breakfast and go ahead and listen, and because it's kind of a passive activity, where if we're like on YouTube, you feel like you have to watch. You know what I mean? So you can kind of run into those types of issues and things of that nature. So that's why I really want to know, what do you think is going to, as far as overall, bring you the most value? And even people that watch this video that, if you don't watch it live, you catch it later, I want to know this. Put this in the comments. I want to know your thoughts and opinions about this as far as what's happening and what's going on. Let's see. Tatum is saying the live streams are epic. No other VO professional is accessible as you are. I went back to work, so I haven't been as invested in VO like I was in the beginning, but still interested. Tatum, that was something that it was a main consideration for me when I started doing live streams, is that there was no other VO doing live streams at this level, as far as many. There are VOs, obviously, coaches that do live streams from time to time, but no one was doing it every day or a couple of times a week. It was kind of hit or miss. And I was on a regular schedule with doing live streams, and I've built an audience doing that. But I'm really wondering about the time frame to do these. So maybe we can go down, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, just 2 words. Which is going to be better, do you think? Mornings or evenings? Now, I'm on Central Standard Time, so I'm talking about after like 6 p.m., starting at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, which will be 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm thinking about, if I do that, maybe there'll be more engagement because most people will be home. Even on the on the West Coast, it's about 4 o'clock. It would be 4 o'clock going into 5 o'clock when I did those. So let me know. Evenings or mornings? Or we can add another one. Sundays, because I can do things on Sundays that I can't do other days. I can always come into my studio downtown and just come in and do a live stream specifically for you guys. And if it is something that is valuable and people participate in, then I can do those more. Tatum is saying, or Steve-O, Skype option sounds interesting. I would give it a try so long as all of this work is beneficial for you, Earl. Reality is you're in business and need to make best use of your time, my friend. Absolutely true. And I always will do that. But here's the thing. A part of my business is doing these types of things and live streams to bring awareness not only to the VO community, the brand new VOs that are coming up, but also their services and products that I sell as well. And so that's a part of the business that I have. I mean, we just started doing demos starting at $195. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. We started doing demos at $195, which you can find out about just by going to yourbestdemo.com. I set up actually on Fiverr. I'm doing a test to see how things work like that on a site like Fiverr. I want to know. So we dropped it. You can get we get demos done for you starting at $195. So you should check that out. But see, again, and then also with the services that I provide at stepstovoiceoversuccess.com, we're doing this brand new thing. And this is another thing I'm going to bring up today too, is that to be a part of, and you can go to voiceoverdomination.com. It's voiceoverdomination.com. It's $29 a month, and you get access to all of my videos that I do there exclusively. I've done a ton of training on that site. You get 10 days for free when you sign up at voiceoverdomination.com. And then that's another thing that I want to add some more value to, and it's only $29 a month, 10 days for free. And what I want to do is come up with 1 day a month that I come on and do a live stream just for Voiceover Domination to do training, to answer questions, and things of that nature, to produce more content that you won't see outside of Steps to Voiceover Success for voiceoverdomination.com. So it's a bunch of things. So I've always been about giving away free content. I do it all the time, every day. And I've been doing it for over a year now, giving away content, and that's not going to stop. So I want to know the best times to interact with you guys so that I can make this as valuable to you as I can. Okay. Let's go back here. Mornings. We got mornings. We got evenings. Tatum says prefers YouTube live stream. What's up, Enrico? Good morning, James. Hey, glad to have you in the house, James. Just talked to James. Just answered one of James' questions on the podcast for the Earl Hall Studio audio experience. Sundays are perfect, 7 Eastern. I would wake up 7 Eastern. You must be talking 7 a.m. if you're talking about you would wake up. You want to wake up at 7 a.m., which on Eastern, which means I'd have to wake up. I'd have to be in here at 6 a.m., which means I have to wake up at 5. Ain't doing that one. Let me flip over to Facebook, see what's going on over here. Let me try and do a little refresh. All right, no more comments coming in over on Facebook right now. It doesn't look like. Just double check. This little Frappuccino or whatever I'm drinking is great from Starbucks. All in the mic. Okay. Nope, no more questions came in over on Facebook. So let's go back over here to YouTube. About the vocal booth you use, is it good? Yes, this is a Whisperum, actually, that I have. I love it. Absolutely great. Heavy as heck. Good sturdy build on this bad boy. But no, love the Whisperum that I have. Dennis is saying Sundays are perfect. So, okay, I read that one. Evenings work best for me in the central time, man, myself. Mornings or evening, it does not matter to me. I'm flexible. I'm getting more evening, guys. I'm getting more evenings. And so that might mean that I might want to adjust my schedule a couple times a week. Not adjust my schedule, but because I make my own schedule. But there are days that I'm in here in the evenings, longer evenings than others. I want to figure this out because I am really looking at how can I give you guys more value for what it is that I'm doing. And that's really the main thing. How can I give you more value for what it is that I'm doing so that you can participate more? And I want to be able to answer your questions. During a live stream, sometimes it can be kind of difficult. You guys ask, what I found is since I started doing this thing with Skype and having you leave voicemail messages, you guys are much more detailed in the questions that you ask, which is great because a lot of times you will post a question in the chat and I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what you mean. Because I'm sure it's because you're trying to type fast and you want to make sure that you get your question in. But a lot of times when I try and do this, someone will type a question in the chat room and it won't make sense to me. I tried, if you guys may also know, I tried doing Instagram lives and bringing people in live to answer their questions. But no one participated this week. And last week, no one participated when I did the live on Facebook. But what I understand that to be is not a diss to me. It's just that you guys are at work and you can't hold up your phone and be having a conversation on your smartphone with some bald head guy on YouTube or on Instagram or on Facebook. You just can't do that. And I understand that. That's why I'm looking to kind of go around or figure out the conundrum of being able to actually answer your questions live. Oh, Dennis is saying you meant 7 p.m. Much better. Much better. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in on Sunday. I'm going to come in on Sunday at 5 p.m. And actually, I'm going to do a broadcast on Sunday at 5 p.m. Right here. I'm going to do a live stream broadcast. Who's coming? If I do a live stream on Sunday, 5 p.m. Central, will you be there? Yes or no in the comments. I want to see yes or no coming in the comments right now. And you're not going to hurt my feelings because I need to understand and get this. So don't worry about hurting my feelings. But if I do a live stream where I'm coming on and teaching you something and answering your questions, is that something you'd be interested in on Sunday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time? Let me know in the comments, yes or no. And while you're doing that, because there's a time delay, I'm going to go switch over to Facebook back and see if there's any more comments coming in over on Facebook. And we shall see here. That time delay always gets me when I ask a question and I have to wait because I'm talking to you from the future. All right, so no more comments coming in over on Facebook. All right, you guys should be answering in. All right. Oh, you're starting to answer now. Okay, well, 2 people answered. James and Maxwell said they would be there. All right, and if you're watching this after the fact, you're watching this in a recording or whatever, um, or the recorded video, you can leave your answer in the comments, in the comment section, to know. Um, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Everybody's coming in. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So that seems to be a better time, like Sundays, in the afternoon. Or what did I said 6, I said 6, right? I said 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, with that. And again, this is a way I want to, again, try and give as much value to everyone that I can, when you're available too. And what I will also do is I will hook everything up so that you can, call in via Skype. So you can actually, you should be sitting at home, whatever, and you can actually call in with your questions via Skype as well. So I'm gonna try that. Maybe doing one podcast, one live stream rather, a week will suffice. So there's going to be 2 ways. And see, I'm thanking you guys for helping me out, because I told you at the beginning of this live stream, I have some questions. I want to know some things as far as how I can offer you guys more value. So here's the thing that can happen and what I will do then. And the best ways for you to be able to connect with me to get your questions answered is we'll see how it goes for the next 2 Sundays. I will do a live stream Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll advertise that on Facebook, or, well, not advertise it, post it in the Facebook group and things of that nature. So you'll be able to connect with me every Sunday. We'll test it out for a couple Sundays to see if you guys show up. And you'll be able to ask me questions, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday. And then also, the podcast that I do is pretty much, I said I was going to do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but the questions are coming in pretty regular right now. So I'm going to be, like, I just produced a podcast today. I said I was only going to do it Tuesday and Thursday. Well, I've done it Wednesday, Thursday, and today already. So, and the podcast is up, which, by the way, oh my gosh, where's the podcast at? This is what you guys should do. Go to stepstovoiceoversuccess.com, scroll down to where the podcast, let me show you. Let me share my screen. Hold on here. Let's do a boom. And see, love technology. You gotta love technology. Okay, here we are. This is the website for stepstovoiceoversuccess.com. And you can scroll down. Scroll down. Boom. Here's the podcast. It's even got a Skype call button right here, believe it or not. We can call me right from your computer or whatever. And so what you do is you can call that and leave your question. But here is you can listen to the podcast right here. And here is everywhere that you can hear the podcast. It's already there. Spreaker, Google Play, iTunes, yeah boy, Alexa. We're on Alexa. We're on Anchor, and we're on Blog Talk Radio. This is our distribution for the podcast, and it's going great. What I want you to do, your podcast platform of choice right here, go ahead to the website, stepstovoiceoversuccess.com. Click on one of these little if you want to listen to me on Google Play, click the Google Play icon. It's going to take you right to Google Play, and you're going to be able to see it's going to Google Play, and you're going to be able to subscribe to the podcast. This is big. I want you to subscribe to this podcast in one way, shape, or form or the other. I need you to subscribe to this. So I haven't subscribed yet. Boom, subscribe. Now I'm subscribed to my own podcast on Google Play. So whatever platform you want to play on, I'm asking a favor of this myself. Go to stepstovoiceoversuccess.com right now. Pick which platform you want to hear the podcast on and subscribe there. I would love for you to subscribe, obviously. So any way, shape, or form that you want to do that, that's going to be cool for me. Tell me, okay, who's going to subscribe where? In the chat. Where are you subscribing at? Tell me now. I want to know where you guys are going to subscribe to this thing. All right. Let's see. Steve is saying, looks like booking future live vidcasts could bring in a large audience. Also, I like polls. Yeah, polls are good. I've used those on my Facebook page, my Facebook group for Steps to Voiceover Success. Definitely they work. I'm going to figure out some more stuff on YouTube. I don't know if I am able to do that on YouTube yet. There's kind of sort of I'll figure that part out. But thanks for mentioning that, Steve-O, because that's really important. James says, I already have up on Anchor. Thanks, James, for subscribing to the podcast. I definitely appreciate that. I may be able to do some things in the future for actual podcast subscribers. I don't know, but we'll figure something out with that. So iTunes, if it's available, yep, it is available on iTunes. Go to stepstovoiceoversuccess.com, click the iTunes button, and you can subscribe on iTunes right there and get that. Let me take a hop back over here to Facebook. See if any questions are coming in over on Facebook. Did Facebook see, and this is why I stopped broadcasting on Facebook, because nobody watches me on Facebook, and I have no idea why. And I have a decent following on Facebook. But when it comes to broadcasting live, it's like the least, well, not the least, but YouTube obviously is just a larger thing for video broadcasting. But you would think Facebook would be better, because Facebook is a lot more into the live streams and things of that nature. Nope, no more questions came in over on Facebook, and I am broadcasting on Facebook. So, boom, back over to YouTube. Ben, really gutted I can't add this to my briefing on Alexa in the UK. Oh, man, Ben. Actually, you should be. I don't know. I'm not in the UK. But, you know, I'm not surprised you're not able to do it on Alexa, because you guys still are calling soccer football. But me and Ben have that back and forth. Oh, gosh, I love you, Ben. Love you. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate you subscribing on that. Also, for Android users, there's an app called Podcast Addict. Your podcast is there too. Oh, wow. Awesome. Amazing. I'm everywhere. Let's see. Can you tell me what's the best microphone for voiceover ever? No, there is no such thing. You know, you can spend $7,000 on a microphone, but it doesn't mean squat in some terms, because the microphone that best fits your voice is the best. And you can test those things out. You can go into like Guitar Center, you can test mics out there or whatever. But best mic ever, I don't even think there is such a thing as a best mic ever. I use a Neumann TL-M103. You know, I use a Sennheiser MKH416. I use, you know, broadcast microphones. You guys used to see me. Right now I'm using my shotgun. You guys are used to seeing me use my broadcast mic. I was going to pick it up, but I was going to knock something else over if I picked it up, so I didn't. But and the other thing is, I'm wondering why you're asking the question, only because some other things are in the back of my mind. Doesn't mean that that's what you were thinking about, but some people think that the microphone is going to be the determining factor of whether or not they're successful in voiceover, and they're not, because you have people making money with Blue Yetis. So, all right, let's see. It just subbed to your podcast on Blog Talk. Oh, okay, thanks. I appreciate that, Steve. You subscribe to Blog Talk Radio. Appreciate that one. Thank you so much. Now, here's the thing, too. For content producers like myself, I can tell you what means something to us. It means something to us when you like our content. Makes us happy. When you comment, it makes us overjoyed. When you comment on something that you've listened to or watched. And I'm not talking about like in the chat here. Well, no, even in the chat here, because now YouTube is sharing the chat. So that makes a difference. When you like something or heart something, it makes us feel good. You comment, oh my gosh, we're about to leap up out of our seats when you comment, because we're able to interact with you when you do that. But when you share our content, oh my gosh, I almost need a cigarette after I see that. Sharing is the height of it all. Well, commenting in conjunction with sharing. The way that algorithms work, and this may be of importance to you, it may not. Some of you may be content producers, some of you may not. But I dare say you guys consume a lot of content. So if you appreciate the content that you're consuming, like it, comment, and share it somewhere, because that's valuable to the content producer in all of these algorithms that we have to go through and fight with YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all of them. When you don't comment or you don't share, it's one thing to like it. That's fine. But when you comment, it triggers something in all of these algorithms across the board that says this content is good. If you think, and it's not just for me, whoever you're watching, whoever you're listening to, if that content brought you value, I think it's just decent to like, to give a comment. Now, the comments, this is the other thing I found out about the algorithms. The comments have to be more than 4 words. It can't be good show. It's not going to matter. Hey, Earl, this was a great show today. Thanks a lot. That's a comment that will trigger the algorithm to say, hey, this content is valuable. And if you share that bad boy for the people that you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, wherever it is that you're consuming content, and this is what I do because I consume content. So I like, I comment, and I share because I feel like I owe it. That's just me. That person that I just watched brought me value. I think I can take 10 seconds to show them that this was valuable to me through liking, commenting, and sharing. And this is only because I'm a content producer and I understand how these things work. Most times people just sit back and they watch, they're eating their popcorn or whatever, and they don't give 2 cents or care or whatever. But I know some of you do care. So if I never tell you how to help me, you never know. So that's how, if you want to help me, as I'm trying to bring you value, if you want to give me some value, like, share, and comment. That will bring me joy with that. All right, so let me take a look back at the comments here. You stopped taking questions on Facebook. We all moved. I did do that, didn't I, Ben? I did do that. I stopped taking questions because I didn't feel like bouncing back and forth between YouTube and Facebook. You're talking about we invented it. We get to name it the football thing. Yeah, okay, Ben. Let's see. Any kind of XLR microphone will work. Laugh out loud as opposed to a USB mic. James. James asked the question. I know you're using the Blue Yeti, James, and thanks for that question that you sent into the podcast. So I enjoyed that. Steve-O, personal note, I just got my first paid voice gig. Took me only 26 total auditions. One big motivation is your model of hustle and grind and don't quit, Earl. Thanks, guy. I appreciate that. Congratulations to you, man. I know that was big for you. Man, I still get, it's the exciting thing when you open up an email, you got the job or whatever. It's like there's no greater high. Steve, yeah, Earl, best asset, IMHO, is hustle, work ethic, discipline. I have no idea what IMHO is. I don't know what that is, Steve-O. Earl's best asset, IMHO. I don't know what, unless I'm having a brain concoction here or something. I don't know what that is. Help me out, Steve-O. Who's your best voice actor? Me. I am my best voice actor. Now, and I say that, there's this thing, got this book by DJ Khaled. It's called The Keys. It's one of the books I actually have in my store at Steps to Voiceover Success. And he talks about, he has this saying, he says, we're the best. We're the best music. We're the best artists. We're the best. And he has this saying, this is DJ Khaled, if you don't know who he is. He's a hip-hop guy, but an outstanding book called The Keys. And he talks about being the best. And if you don't think you're the best, no one will ever think you're the best. So you got to own being the best first. So I love this book by DJ Khaled. Again, it's one of the books in my store. Go pick it up. A lot of great information in here. A lot of great stuff. All right. Let's see. Let me go back to the questions over here. Let's see, Dennis. I'm so excited about signing up for voiceover domination. I'm glad that you are because one of the things I said, you might have missed this, is that I'm trying to bring more value to that program, voiceover domination. I've started producing more content in that thing course, and I'm also going to be doing live streams again for that, but there'll be once a month where I come in and do a live stream just for the people in voiceover domination. So again, if you want to sign up for voiceover domination right now, you can get it for 10 days for free, and it's only $29 a month. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's no better voiceover course out there. There just isn't. The amount of information that you're going to get access to is mind-blowing as far as the depth of information that you're going to get. And it's no nonsense. You guys that have gotten my book, Steps to Voiceover Success, I mean, it's gotten rave reviews on Amazon. It sells every day because I put shit in there that matters instead of fluff. It's a short book. Do I have it here? No, I left my copy of my own book at home, and I don't have a copy in my office. Isn't that crazy? But I've got everybody else's book over here but mine. But that book has a ton of content. If you have not gotten the book Steps to Voiceover Success, go get the book. I'm totally serious. It's like $4, and you can get the. I would get the Kindle version. I mean, you can get the paperback, obviously. Get the paperback, but I reduced the price of the Kindle to like 99 cents if you got the paperback, because I think the Kindle version holds the value because the links are clickable. You know, so you can click on the link and go to what I'm talking about. I've got videos, I've got PDF files, I've got the book is the bomb. And if you go look at it on Amazon, it's just Steps to Voiceover Success. That's the name of the book. And you can see what people are writing about the book that have purchased the book and that have read it and have gone through it. So, but anyway, this whole thing at stepstovoiceoversuccess.com, inside of, you can go to voiceoverdomination.com to sign up. But I'm giving away 10 days free so you can check it out. And then it's only $29 a month, and there is no better coaching. I don't care if it's a $600 program, a $300 program, a $900. I don't care. There is no better program out there right now than this. You get that in conjunction with the book, you're off to the races. All right. In my humble opinion. Okay. Never heard that acronym before, but okay. I'm going to have to remember that. IMHO, in my humble opinion. Manchester United. What is... Denise, you must have said Manchester United for a reason. I'm just not sure why. Guess I was your only Facebook viewer. Switch to YouTube. Oh, Tom. You must have been, Tom. All right. Let's see. GG07. I will be sharing and commenting from now on. Thank you, GG. I appreciate that. Thanks for all your great instructions. I definitely appreciate that so much. With that. Now, if you want to go a step further, now, I'm not here yet, and I don't know that I'll ever be. There are some folks that do these live streams, and you guys that are watching on YouTube, you see the little $sign. That's like for a super chat. Some people don't even answer questions unless you do a super chat. Super chat is giving money, basically. You can give money through super chat, but I'm not going to be doing that. But I do appreciate super chats. If you want to give a donation because you appreciate, I definitely do appreciate that too. Is there some training to have deep voice? Not that I'm aware of. Other than what I told you, I'm not aware of training for deep voice. It's like you have it or you don't. I don't know what else to say about the deep voice thing. I wish my voice was deep. I wish I could really go deep. Did that sound right? I wish my voice was deeper than it is. Scratch the other one. All right. James Cheatham, Manchester United football team in UK. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Denise, the Kindle version of your book is off the chain. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that so much. Definitely appreciate that. How long have I been on? I've been live for 39 minutes. which is 9 minutes longer than I normally go. But I did want to talk to you guys today. Not that I'm leaving right now. I'll stay for a little while here. Sipping on this great tasting coffee, Frappuccino from Starbucks. This is heaven. Loving it. Yeah, and I'm still all in the mic, slurping. All right. So now what we're going to do, because you guys are helping me out here. So what I'm going to do is do the live streams. I'm going to start taking a look at doing them on Sunday. So I'll do one this Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll come on live. I'll have a lesson to teach, talking about something. If you have a question that you want me to answer on Sunday, how should I have you do this? After this video is over, pay attention, please, because don't do this in the chat. After the video is over, I want you to, and it is populated back on YouTube so that you can see it there. I want you to go to the comments section of this video. Type in your question that you would like for me to answer on Sunday. This Sunday, the 8th of April, 2018. If you're watching this in 2037, this is not going to happen because I may not be here in 2037. But at any rate, leave your comment in the comment section, not in the chat, in the comment section once this video is posted back up again. Let me know your question. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be on your DAW, microphone, voiceover, processing, whatever. Marketing, especially. Marketing questions, mindset questions, whatever. And I will answer those questions on Sunday. Fair enough? Okay. Let's see. Yes, there are methods to be able to increase their bass range, applicable more to singers, but will cross over. Just look on YouTube. You will find loads. Ben sounds like me right now. Go look it up on YouTube. It's there. That will work for the raspy effect. That will work for the raspy effect, though. Okay. Basic Bomber. Hey, sweetie. Basic Bomber is my daughter. I had to look. I'm like, hi, Dad. But why are you up so early? Don't you have... Well, I guess you don't have homework to do. But hey, sweetie, love you too. Daddy loves you. That's like crazy. That's never happened. That my daughter came into one of my live streams. So she's probably laying in her bed right now, just with her iPhone looking at this. But love you. Now, no one has ever flustered me on my show. My daughter just flustered me by... Go check out my daughter's page, Basic Bomber, and follow her because you will laugh at some of the stuff that she does on her YouTube channel for Basic Bomber. All right. Questions? Anyone else? Anyone else have any questions before we... And I'll take one more last gander over here on Facebook to actually see if anybody's leaving any questions. But no, let's see. Charles, Tom, and Gary were the only ones that were watching me on Facebook. And I know Tom just moved over to YouTube. I'm just going to stop broadcasting on Facebook. I keep trying, but no one will show up there. And I don't know why. Is Facebook holding my content hostage? I don't know. Yeah. Okay, you guys are just all on YouTube. I'm not doing this on Facebook anymore. I'm just not. I'm getting mad at Zucks right now with that. All right, and no more questions coming in on YouTube. So I think this is a good time to go ahead and end. So don't forget, I'm going to be back live Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Leave your questions in the comments, not in the chat. But when this video comes back up and is posted to YouTube, put your questions in the comments, and I will make sure that I answer them on the live stream that I do this coming Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So after this video, not that you have to do it on every video. You don't have to like, share, and comment every video. But I'm saying if there's something that's said in a video, whether it's mine or anyone else's, that hits you and that helped you, help that content producer out. Please help that content producer out. Like, share, like, comment, and share their content. You don't have to do it for every single video because you may not get something from every single video. But when something hits you, like if you, I'm going to just tell you right now, you subscribe to my podcast, the Earl Hall Studio Audio Experience, that's something to like, share, and comment about. That right there, I would hope everyone would like, share, and comment for that I do there. This video right now may not be something that's shareable. We're just talking. It may not be shareable, but I'm sure there's plenty of other videos and there's plenty of other people that you watch and consume their content. I'm telling you right now, it means the world. It's how we get our ranking. It's how we get noticed more, is because you like, share, and comment. If you like, share, and comment on content that you consume and you want that content producer to stay around, that's what you got to do. You got to help them stay around and continue to help them become more and more relevant. So the people that you want to become relevant, like, share, and comment. If you don't like them, don't say anything. Because even if you give them a thumbs down, you're helping them. If you don't want to help someone, you just don't do anything. Thumbs down does not hurt anyone on YouTube. Thumbs down does not mean you're bad. It means someone consumed your content. That's how YouTube looks at it. So even if you thumbs down, doesn't matter. So let's see. There's a soda straw technique. Stephen, there's a soda straw technique. Hard to subscribe, but YouTube it. Okay. All right, guys. Look, you have an awesome and amazing day. Thank you so much. Please go subscribe to my podcast. I'm asking this favor of you. If I'm doing anything that brings you value, I want you to subscribe to my podcast. So go there, stepstovoiceoversuccess.com, scroll down to where the podcast is, subscribe on whatever medium you want to subscribe to it on. That will be the thanks that I need from you for today. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. See you guys Sunday, 6 p.m. Central. Don't forget, once you see this video up on YouTube, comment with your question on what you want me to answer on Sunday. You have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.